Alright, welcome back. This is Double RT Boxing with me, myself, Mr. A, doing the fight breakdown and prediction for that of the WBC Silver Heavyweight Championship. The belt that usually gets you your shot towards the champ. Now, this bout is between Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte and Robert, I forgot his name. I just knew the second part. Robert, the Nordic Nightmare Helenius. To me, we're going to be talking about a whitewash, a 3-round knockout. But from who? Let's get in that and let's talk some boxing. Now, the breakdown of these fighters are feet and legs. For a big man, Robert has pretty good movement for his feet. He gets proper distance with his for his jab. His leg wise, his movements are a little heavy. They're not swift, quick, gliding movements. They seem to be heavy steps, but his feet, they don't get tangled. They get proper distance and all that stuff. Gets, like I said, controls the range. His feet kind of help him turn sometimes, and like turn into a body hook, and he can step to the side off it. So pretty good feet and legs for a big man. But like I said, his legs, his steps seem heavy. He's not a fast man. Like, he don't move like a Dillian Whyte. He don't move like a Deontay Wilder. Now, like I said, Dillian Whyte, I don't know if his feet movement is as good as Robert. I think he's more of a follower in the ring. I don't think his feet allow him to. I haven't really, for his style, I haven't really seen Dillian have to score shots and evade somebody. I don't see him fight like that. So his feet are in a good position to score him points, put power behind his punches. He lunges sometimes, but I don't think it's a feet problem. I think it's just gassed out problem. But who doesn't have feet problem when they're stamina out? Now, so I'm going with the feet and movement. Because Dillian just goes kind of forward most of the time. I get the feet and legs. But Dillian could move himself in and out faster than Robert Helenius. So I'm going to give that to a big advantage. The fact that Dillian is lighter on his feet. He gets in and out so much quicker. And he could duck levels better than Helenius with his legs. So I'm going with Dillian Whyte for the legs and feet move. If you have feet, it's in legs. Defense. Tough one. Dillian Whyte, due to his style, takes some. Robert doesn't want to take somebody, takes some. So right there probably lets you know Dillian Whyte has better defense. Like I said, Robert Helenius, his defense is more on his movement after he scores points. He has 1-2 you with his jab, kind of get you to duck down off the jab, hit you with a nice uppercut. He goes 1-2 to the body, and he just goes away. He just tries to, or he'll hold you. That's basically his defense is, And for Dillian Whyte he's getting better and craftier. He gets hit, but he's knowing when to hold more. I think that's become a big part of Dillian Whyte's defense. He knows when to hold to stop the slot or anything that's about to come. He's pretty good at parrying, countering, but these guys are two subpar defense people. Who get hit for the being in the heavyweights that they are. They get hit. because these guys are basically, this is for the silver. This is an elite level heavyweight fight. These are for the elites. I think they get hit too easy. But I'm gonna lean with Dillian Whyte on this one because he seems to be the more just, I guess the little quick reflex muscles, I guess, allow him the little better reflexes to maybe dodge and roll with some punches than Helenius. Helenius, tall, stiff, heavy legged, maybe a little, he can move on his feet, but not quick like so. All those little, maybe small reflexes gives the edge in defense to Dillian Whyte for me, because they get hit too easy for me to say that one has a good defense. But I lean towards Dillian Whyte. Now for punches in the arm category, jab for jab. Oh, they got jabs. They got jabs, man. They both got snap on their jab. That's a good. If this gets into a jabbing fight, this is gonna be good. Then Helenius got the 1-2, the 2 behind the jab. Dillian Whyte, he has the one in the hook. If this gets into a fight fest, they're gonna have about the same type of punch, a 1-2 going at each other. Helenius has the 1-2 with the body hook right after. That's his bread and butter. 1-2 hook to the body, and he'll go away. Dillian Whyte loves to go some hooks to the body. And like I said, Helenius has that one. He'll throw that one out there and try and get you to duck right into an uppercut. So he has a good punch variation. That's about good 5 punches he goes to. The speed is just going to be that 1-2 hook to the body. Ain't going to be nothing more after that. Dillian Whyte, he has a nice 1-2. His hooks are a little wider to me than Helenius. The uppercut, all Dillian's shots are a little wider to me. Helenius throws shorter, crisper shots, but this hand speed and all that stuff is given with Dillian Whyte. So I don't know if the speed is going to be making up for the distance within the punch. The crispiest shots by Helenius, are they going to be the power or the speedier ones by Whyte? Because his hand speed would probably allow him to throw a 4-hit combination. If there's anyone of these two fighters who sets traps, but they both set traps. But if there's anyone who sets like a setup punches, it'll probably be Robert Helenius. I think he's better at changing the speeds within his combinations. While Dillian Whyte, I think still that's not an aspect of his game that he quite modified. I think his punches still come with power and at one speed. He'll be dangerous if he like threw a 1-2 then 3, boom, and just delivered a hard ass 4 or 1-2 hard ass 3. If he puts that in, I think because Dillian Whyte's a rangy guy, he has the attitude to hurt you. Pretty good power, so if he could throw some setups in him, he'll be dangerous. Now I'm giving the whole arm category probably jab for jab. I'm going to probably give it to Robert Helenius because I think his punches are crispier. They both got good jabs. They both got a good amount of punches thrown. Like Robert got the 1-2. He got the 1-2 body hook, the 1-1 into the uppercut, and it's all short and crisp. While Dillian does have the power, hand speed. I think they're about the same amount of power, but the hand speed is Dillian, but I think his punches are just a little. Even he has the hand speed but his punches are just a little too wide on some of the hooks, just a little bit, and the uppercuts delivered. It takes a long delivery, I think, but it deadly, but just a long delivery. If you're gonna counter someone, I think you could counter his uppercut faster than you could counter Helenius' uppercut. So I'm going to give the arms to Robert. Now for the house prediction, I believe Dillian Whyte is favored in this fight. Now for RRT Boxing with Mr. A, thank you for your support, your time, and watching this video. 10 minutes here. Mr. A is going with a 3-round knockout for Dillian Whyte. I think he's going to be too fast on his feet, too fast on his hands, too much attitude of wanting to prove something right now. And like I said, they have the power. You know, Robert Helenius has a nice 1-2 to keep Dillian Whyte off him. You know, he has a nice body shot after it, but I just don't think he always has a gas issue. That's not going to change. No matter how good even if he gets in the best shape of his life right now, he can't fix that stamina issue that he's been plagued with. He could get better, but it won't disappear. And so that with hand speed, foot speed, is going to be too fast for him. I think it's going to push him into stamina and get knocked out in 3 rounds. Mr. A is out. Thank you for your support.